Hi there, I'm JTrev23. For the past 2 years, I've been working on a new tactical RPG all by myself. At the time of this video, the game is still in development, but I figured it was about time to talk about it, so I put together this little introductory video for you. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Transfer of Essence. Transfer of Essence, or Transference for short, has been heavily inspired by both the Fire Emblem series and the Shin Megami Tensei series. However, there are more than enough unique features to make it stand apart from either. The most notable being is the action system. In Fire Emblem, for example, units can only move once and attack once, without the help of another unit. However, in Transference, each unit is distributed a number of action points based off of their speed that can be spent on any action. This means that a unit with 2 action points can choose to move twice or attack twice if the player wishes. As for the action points themselves, each unit starts off with a base number of 2 action points at the start of their phase, and for every 10 speed they have, they will gain an additional action point. This also means that units with less than 10 speed will only have those 2 action points to use. And to add even more strategy to the game, the player also has the option to wait and heal, or to guard. Choosing to wait will heal your health, mana, and fatigue, which I'll get into in a moment, but it costs all remaining action points. The same is true for guard. Choosing the guard will reduce the damage you will take for that turn, but it will also build that fatigue meter of yours at the cost of all remaining action points. For both of these options though, the amount you heal is based off of how many action points you have left. More action points, you heal more. And if wait or guard was the only action used by a unit, they will start off with 4 action points instead of 2 at the beginning of their phase. Now, I do want to cover what fatigue is, but I must explain something else first. And that is, there are 3 types of attacks in this game. You have physical skills, magical spells, and spiritual strikes. Strikes require health to use, spells use mana, and skills either build fatigue or cost fatigue to use. Let me explain. The fatigue meter is a meter that can never exceed its max value, and skills that build or charge fatigue has to build it by a specific amount. That means, for example, a unit with a max fatigue of 25 and a current charge of 20 fatigue cannot use a skill that has to charge the fatigue meter by 12. This means that the same physical skill cannot be used over and over again without some way of reducing fatigue, be that waiting or using a skill that costs fatigue instead. So I know now I've only covered 2 main features of Transfer of Essence. However, I do want to try and keep this video short, as I'm trying to just make this a quick introductory video. There are a lot more things I want to talk about and more features in this game. However, as it is still in development, I don't want to bring up any features that may be removed potentially in the future. However, if you are interested in Transfer of Essence, I am always looking for people to test the game and give me feedback. I may be doing the music, art, and programming by myself, but in case you didn't know, it's hard to give yourself good constructive feedback because you're kind of opinionated. So please, if you're interested, email me at jtrev23@gmail.com with the subject line Transfer of Essence Testing if you would like to help test the game or just generally give feedback in general. I would like to take this time to say thank you for watching and to stay tuned for future updates. Check out the links below for more information on me and Transfer of Essence. Goodbye.